Okay, this discussion today is who should pay for a date, a man or a woman? Okay, this is how I feel about it. There was a lady that I just read in one of my little groups, my little groups that I belong to. She went out on a date, and somehow she said she went out on a date with this guy. This guy said he asked her out on a date, and the guy said that he needed to get some food. His mother called and he needed to get some food for his mom because she said she was hungry. So somehow I think he said, you know what, I'm going out on a date with this lady and just come with us. Okay, so his mother came. So the lady said that when they went out on the date, he brought his mother, and then she said she was writing into the group saying that um he when the check came, I think somehow their credit card was out. Her credit card was out. I'm not sure the whole story, but it was like her credit card was out and his credit card was out, and I'm not sure why or whatever. But anyway, um when they when it was time for to pay for the meal, he said, "Oh, this is my credit card." And he pointed to her credit card, and she said that wasn't his credit card, that was mine. So what he did was the waiter took the card and charged the entire amount on her card. And then she wrote to the group and was saying, she was explaining what happened. And basically, she ended up paying for the whole meal for the guy, the mother, and for him. And everyone in the group was basically like, he don't speak to him again. Okay, when you're out on a date, this is how I feel. Now, there are a lot of people now that feel like women, and this is one thing I have run into when I talk to men. They say, oh, women are just looking for a free meal and they're looking to take advantage of you. And you know what? I remember watching a TV show one time where the woman was like, oh, yeah, I'm just trying to get a free meal. And I think I saw this other one in which this lady was saying that she dates so that she could get free meals from guys. So there is some truth to what the guys are saying, but to blanket every woman like that, I think is not right, because not all women do that. It's just like saying all men do this, or this type of man do that. That's not right, because you're mistreating people. And this is one thing that I keep saying about this channel. This channel is about encouragement and, trying to, the bottom line is to be good to people. And you when you're dating, you're trying to get to know this person. If you come into your dating situation with a negative viewpoint of the opposite sex or the opposite gender, you're not allowing yourself to fully get to know the person, and you actually could be sabotaging the situation with the new person. I am old school. Okay, so this is how I deal with things. If I am minding my business and I'm living my life, and say I meet a guy and he's like, oh, I like you, I'd like to get to know you, let me take you out to dinner, or let's go to dinner. Okay, I expect him to pay for dinner. I expect him to open his wallet, get out his credit card or his check or his cash, and pay for dinner. I do not expect to open up my purse, period. If I have to open up my purse, I'm going to get upset, because I am not bothering him. He's bothering me. And I don't mean bother, like he's upsetting me. I'm saying he initially contacted me. I did not contact him. He contacted me. So since he asked me out, and he asked me out to dinner or for lunch or whatever, then he pays the tab. I should not have to pay for something, for him asking me out. Now, if I go up to a guy and I say, "Hey, John, I really like you. Let's go out to dinner. I'm gonna take you out to dinner." That's what I would say. I'm gonna take you out to dinner. Or let's go get a meal. Let's go get some hamburgers or something. I want to talk to you and get to know you. Then John does not have to open his wallet because I'm asking him out. So when I ask him out, John should not have to expect to purchase anything because I'm like, I'm gonna take you out somewhere. I want to get to know you. I like you. Come on, and I will pay for everything. John doesn't have to worry about opening his wallet because I asked him out. Now, say John and I start dating, and say John and I are dating for a while, then I would say I would not expect John to constantly take me out to dinner. I would start jumping in and helping him because we are a couple. So since we're a couple, I will start doing things. So when I date and I'm in a dating relationship with someone, when we go to the movies, I'll get the food and he'll get the ticket, or he'll get the ticket, or I'll get the ticket and he gets the food, whatever. But I don't expect him to knock out 30, $40 every time we go out. I will do some things like, oh, let's go out to eat. And so I'll pay, John, don't worry about it. I'll get it this time. Or, we'll go out to dinner and John will get it. So I don't, once we're in a relationship, I do not expect him to constantly hit pay for everything. Now, if we are married, that changes the dynamic again. He's my husband, so my money is his money is my money. So he can pay every time we go out and do anything. He can pay because his money is my money is his money. When he needs money, he goes in my bank account and pulls the money out, or our money is together in one bank account. So when he pays, it's essentially I'm paying too. Okay. But when we're dating and my money is in my own bank account, his money is in his own bank account, then we switch off. Like I'll take the bill sometimes, he takes the bill sometimes. We do things like that. But initially, if I don't know you, you don't know me, you ask me out on a date, I am not paying for anything. So if you and I go out on a date and we meet each other and we go to the movies or we go walking or something and there's a hot dog stand and you're like, you want a hot dog? Yeah, sure. You walk over there, pay for the two hot dogs and bring them back. Do not ask me for money because if you do, I'm that's going to make me wonder about you, and I'm going to probably not go out with you again. And that's because I'm old school. I believe a man should be a man, a woman should be a woman. And I know that's stereotypes, but I think that men should be allowed to be men. Women should be allowed to be women. But I know things are different now and everybody's, whatever is whatever works out for them, but this is what works out for me. So, you have to do what you feel is best for you. So I'm not judging anybody, but for me, if a man asks me out, then he's assuming a role of taking me out to dinner. He asked me. But if I asked him, then I would, John, come on, let's, John, you know what? I'd like to get to know you. Let's go out to the movies. You want to go to the movies? Yeah, look, yeah, I'll go to the movies. Okay, let's go. So when me and John get to the movies, I pay for the ticket, I pay for the food because I asked John out. You understand? So that's what I do. So tell me what you do. Tell me what you think about dating, and tell me, how do you do it? Do you and him just necessarily pay? You always pay regardless of whoever asks who out, or you do something different. So just let me know. So if you enjoyed what I said, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and you will get a new discussion next week. Okay, so have a great week. Bye.